kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Another one for Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow. Jump off, caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, throwing deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Black 20. Hey, kill.
Off to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hold on.
They'll go for it. Goff. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Goes to the hurry up here.
11, Thomas.
Brings up second and a yard at the Lions' 13.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Bengals 13, Lions 7.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap here to go. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. We've set of downs from the 37.
Gun. Shot. 180. 11, 11. 11, MT, tape. 11, mighty. 11. Shot.
And they just get the play off. Short pass, Bryant. And they take him down right along the 30. We're to the end of one. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
11.
On third down, here's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small. Could not find the completion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a count again to Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here we go. 180. Value 3.
Off play action, Goff. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20.
Top line, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
12, 11, mighty.
Right back to Chase. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. 3rd down, gives to Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
4 yards on the big On 1, right?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
11 MP, catch. 180. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Shot.
Again, it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
11, shot. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals take a 16-point lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
180.
Rush coming for Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Cut! Cut! What?
Burrow to the air now. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Cut.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. It's a small gain up to the 38. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and short. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Again, Goff. It's on target to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10, 35-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Play action here with Goff. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
1-1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Burrow. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
11.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1, ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
11, empty. Here we go. 180. Raise hot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. And he just made him pay.
And he is hit well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's out a little short of the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. First down from the 42.
Got 4 now.
Goff to the air now. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Detroit.
Goff setting to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Lions, 17.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, here's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Right back to Chase. On the move into the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals go up by 19.
Lions, 17.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Bengals get to him and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I know that inflation doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. to the air on 3rd and long. Complete left side. It's to Slav. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down. Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 1, ready?
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Dad.
Burrow from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. Dad.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
11, 11, 11, 11. Gun. 11, Thomas.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals moments away from their 4th win of the year.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
180.
Goff on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First down now. Ball at the 33.
Here we go. Behind.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they come. Second down.
12.
They're going to pass it here. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A gain of 4 brings up fourth down and 1.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on